Dave, plenty on your plate heading into the next couple of weeks. Where does it sit with Shea Bolton?
Still early days with Shea, quality player. We'd love to bring him in. He's got an interest in coming back to WA, but we've got to sit down with Richmond. We've had a few chats early, but we've got to see if we can strike a deal that everyone's happy with. So there's still a bit of work to go.
Have you got a sense on what you're happy to give away, given you've got the 3 first-round picks?
I've got the 3 first-rounders, and like I was saying, there's first-rounders as well with where they sit. Strong draft, quite deep. So, we'll work through that with Richmond to see what we can strike.
Do you think 10 and 18 would be the opening starting point?
I think that sits around the mark. But we've got to sit down with Richmond as well and see where they see things as well.
Is there a chance that it doesn't happen? If the asking price is too much, you walk away and just stick to the draft? As you say, it's a really strong pool and you've got the strongest hand in it.
I think we'll go in with an open mind that it'll come to a point where we say we'd love to bring him in. I think he'd really add to our side, but there is a point where you say this is too much when you look at both the length of the contract and also the picks that you're giving up and what you could potentially be bringing in. So, we'll get to a point.
Any picks moving around as well? I'm sure there's been some interest from clubs in trying to get in their future first, and maybe you guys swapping back into next year's pool as well. Is that a chance to happen?
It's definitely a chance. There's a lot of clubs, like you said, keen to get back in. So we'll see what happens at the end of trade period and see how many of the first rounders we're still holding, if we've traded or not. But if we're holding, if we're still holding the 3, we'd definitely look to roll one forward because I think there's a strong market for it and you could get overs.
Traditionally, you've managed to re-sign some of your big guns early in the lead up to their free agency year and big contract year. How are things progressing with Andrew Brayshaw?
We've had some encouraging early conversations with Tom Petroro, who's manager. Andy's really keen to commit, loves living in Fremantle, the lifestyle, but he's as committed as anyone to the club as well. So I think we'll ramp that up in the coming weeks, and it'd be good to get a deal done. Both parties are keen to get it sorted.